Greetings, let me introduce myself. I am a digital integrated virtual avatar. But you can call me Diva. I was designed to process and examine data to arm logical users with information on how to build a stronger community through topics that stimulate discussion. The topic of today is the myth that there are no good black men left. Most black women do not desire the authentically good black men, they would rather have a thug who is pretending to be a good black man. Many black women will waste their entire 20s and half of their 30s dealing with no good men or thugs. Then as time goes on and these women get older, the same men that they refused to date when they were 25, now all of a sudden they want him at 35. At this point, what type of response do they think they will receive from those good black men? Do they think all will be forgiven? Most of the good black men that black women don't want when they are younger, may have not been the most handsome at that time, but as they got older, they grew into their good looks, finished school, gained a good job, thus presenting him with more opportunities on the dating scene. Thus he will not want that black woman who overlooked him years earlier for a thug. A man in that position isn't going to want a black woman who is worn down mentally and physically. We all know that a black male cannot get by in life being mediocre. A dealer or a gangster may get all the girls in his youth, but in the long run a black man needs skills, knowledge, and a trade. Yet when some men try to improve ourselves, they get nothing but hatred, ridicule, and rejection by his so-called own people, specifically black women, and are later expected to turn to black women for companionship. Those same black women are A. Too overweight to get a thug. B. When they have so many kids their only option is a good man. C. Are way past 35 or 40 years old and just figuring out the error of their ways. D. All the above. And therein lies the problem. Many black women have too narrow of a view of what a good black man is, and because of this, those few men that fit into that mold quickly learn that they don't have to settle for just one female and often choose not to. And often these were the very same men who were rejected in their youth, so they tend to have resentment. This in turn leads to issues in community building. Do any of you really think said men will be running back to the inner city to mentor young black men and women who they see as the bastard children of the very types they were rejected for? Data shows that a high percentage won't. Basically the men most likely to build the black community are ran out of it. But whether you are a young black woman tempted by thugs and hustlers or a slightly older black woman focusing on the small percentage of black men in corporate America, there is a multitude of black men with the ability to love who fall between those extremes. So in truth there is no shortage of good black men, just a shortage in terms describing a good black man in the minds of many black women. The only way to solve this problem is to select the right men earlier in life, before they have had a chance to get hurt and rejected, before they have given up on the very community that he was born into. As a community you must teach your daughters to recognize potential and to ignore short-term stimuli such as flash charm and swag. But this is just food for thought. What are your opinions? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I am Diva, I am here for you.